So what is the deal with, because everybody was like
alkaline.
alkaline, but I think you can alkaline your own water by adding what, baking soda
And lemon? No?
no
That's a false elevation.
okay well,
That's
we,
good to know.
good we said it here
Right,
No,
right.
you cannot alkaline your water because alkaline water is a chemical process that has to take place. So when you want to get your water in its most natural state, you want spring water or you want reverse osmosis water.
I've been doing reverse
Yeah,
osmosis.
my sister loves
I
that.
get it from Whole Foods.
Yeah, Whole Foods has it,
I usually will suggest distilled water if someone's doing a colonic.
Yeah.
And then, but alkaline water, I usually put clients on alkaline water if they're big processed and animal protein
So their
eaters.
pH is probably low.
Yes, their pH is very,
really
very
low.
acidic.
So what do you think about coffee colonics?
Oh, I love them. I do them every week.
Janet, really every week?
Yes, absolutely.
Janet
Good.
Jackson
I do it
was
more
the first
often
time
if
I've
I
ever
had
heard that.
time.
I do.
Wow.
I do coffee colonics, and I'm glad you said that. So
what does it do for you?
They say the average person does coffee by the mouth, but if you're a holistic or health wellness person, it goes the other way.
You're not totally against coffee.
The other way.
You just don't like it from north. You like it in the
that's
south.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Right. So is it?
There you go.
Is it regular coffee?
Yeah, you just stew regular coffee just like you would make coffee.
But it's organic. I get organic
Yeah, you get
coffee.
organic, and you make it just like you're going to drink it, but you're not. You put it in an enema bag, and then you're taking it the other
and
way.
then you I lay on my right side, and then let it sit for.
They always talk about that.
20 minutes.
Because Vince is having a little bit of a heart attack. He's like, whoa, too much information.
It was a whole therapy, and it started with a G. I don't know if, and it was all they were doing a lot of with cancer, and that's how they were doing a lot of the coffee enemas for cancer patients.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So what does it do?
It detoxes and cleans up the liver and the gallbladder.
So it does clean out the gallbladder and the liver.
From that direction.
Good to know. Okay. So people who want to clean out their gallbladder and their liver from the north.
Yes.
What is the easiest way to do that? I mean, is it
the easiest way is to go see a colonic hydrotherapist.
Okay,
that's the best way, and they can call our office, and we have about 3 or 4 recommendations. But that's the best way to start. We wouldn't want to start this on our own at home. You have to first understand what has to happen.
Right.
How to insert the speculum, and and that water needs to be slow, and so they just won't have all that. You just want them to have a really
don't try this at home,
first time experience.
Not yet.
Yes, please.
Because I used to do them all the time, going to a colonic person.
Yes, once you go a while, then you learn. Okay, I could do this.
I could do this.
So what about with the experts say you drink hot lemon? You like to put 3 lemons in a big thing of water, and you drink that first thing in the morning.
Yes, absolutely.
And that supposedly helps filter or clean filter out your liver.
Does
that really work?
Yes, because lemon is a natural cleanser.
Okay,
it
so
cleanses everything.
Effective.
Yes, you can clean your house with lemon.
Yeah.
Baking soda.
I put essential oil lemon in all my laundry.
And
it really does make a difference.
Yeah. Well, we did. So we were talking about coffee enemas, but we also wanted to find out about just drinking coffee.
Yeah,
because I've heard, like we talked about the bulletproof coffee where people add coconut oil, and that's supposed to. And then I heard scientists say that you can drink a little coffee in the morning to help stimulate the brain. But you're not a component of coffee.
No, I'm not.
But why not? I'm all right. Full disclosure, you got my husband off of coffee and off of beef, off of pork, basically. But I refuse. Okay, so he wanted me to ask you, or for you to verify exactly what the detrimental effects of coffee.
So first of all, I want to say that I did my doctorate on coffee and caffeine.
So that was your dissertation.
Yes, it was.
And you got an A.
And I'm going to tell you the number reason why I did it on this, and that to me, that's probably one of the strongest suits, is that caffeine. I was going to open up a women's health clinic.
Okay.
Why? Because most women that drink coffee have bladder problems.
Okay.
They have incontinence, stress incontinence. They gotta go, can't wait. Because caffeine causes premature spasms on the bladder.
Really?
And so it causes the muscles to become extremely weak. So that was the reason why I did my dissertation on the effects of caffeine on the woman's bladder. But as I progressed through the process of caffeine is the #1 neurological transformer. which means it causes memory problems on the brain. It totally can transform the memory. This is where I find a lot of my clients become dopamine deficient, acetylcholine deficiency. So because what it's doing is reprogramming the brain.
Because
almost like
it's a drug.
Which
It's a stimulant. It is a stimulant.
Right, that's exactly what it is. And
caffeine?
The heart.
I mean, green tea has caffeine.
It's the same.
But they
philosophy.
also.
It's just not as much.
Okay.
The tea doesn't have as much in it. So nothing with caffeine should be taken. It also
green
messes
tea has
with the
been
bones.
known by scientists to say it's one of the healthiest drinks on earth.
I understand that, but I'm saying
just FYI.
Right. I'm saying green tea doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee. Is what I'm saying. So I'm saying that there are some benefits, but when you're drinking coffee, it has thousands of, and I don't remember the number. I remember when I studied them. I mean, the numbers were just astronomical in terms of the caffeine that's in coffee versus what's in tea.
What about? Because I do like yerba mate. Is it yerba mate? And this is it's high in caffeine too, isn't it? Or not so much? I know you're saying that the tea is totally different than the coffee.
Yes.
But it has a good amount of caffeine too, doesn't
it? Is that tea also? Okay. I never knew. I see it all the time, but I wasn't sure what it was.
The other thing about caffeine, you have to remember it causes acid in the body.
Okay.
So the joints become a problem. The joints hurt, the body becomes very acidic. So that's why it's important that, and for women, I would tell you the biggest thing for women is hormones.
Okay.
It is the number one hormone imbalance of women to start causing hair loss and start causing.
I ain't drinking no more coffee.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have any side effects.
You don't know, but you don't know.
Okay,
that's
but I feel great.
But you know, and also, it's
but I guess
a lot of women.
It's individual.
It's
and
over
maybe
a period
because
of time.
I do other things that.
And then menopause. A lot of women who are going through menopause drinking
and
coffee.
I know that causes
and I see
flashes.
them if they have low libido, they have vaginal dryness. I'm sorry, Vince.
He needs to know these things.
You do need to know this.
So with women, you
like,
have
baby,
to
stop
know
drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Or why are you so testy?
Right.
Now you know why. Just take that coffee
and
away.
You think it's spiking your health, but really it's a false spike, because eventually when you come down, some of them feel like they need to have another cup.
All right. Here's another question for you. Follow up. What about decaf coffee?
It's worse.
It still has caffeine.
Okay.
And decaf is ultimately that's a worse coffee because they have to put chemicals in to take the caffeine out.
Yeah,
so then
I wouldn't even.
Then it's a double.
Right.
You know.
Right.
That's good to know.
Man.
Well, I might consider it.
I mean, I have people come to me and say my hair is falling down. I was like, one of these days you're gonna eventually give up coffee. I have people come to me who's gotten a sling for their bladders because they keep leaking.
God.
And I said, you have to stop drinking, but they're drinking 2 and 3 cups a day.
Yeah, I have one.
You know, I said you have to stop drinking all the coffee. It's gonna cause your bladder to do that.
And if I drink coffee, because I like the taste, I like a little coffee in my milk.
Yeah.
And so, but if I drink it a couple of days, then once I stop, I get an extreme headache.
And that's understood.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, and that's
it's changing the brain.
Yeah.
If you get withdrawals, something is wrong. You don't get withdrawals from stopping salad for 2 or 3 days, do you?
No.
I get mad.
You might get withdrawals.
And think about this. If you go to any Starbucks, what do you see? A line.
Why? Yeah, you know why? Because they're addicted.
They're
addicted.
It's the crack.
So if they're addicted, why are they addicted? Because there's something not right about it.
Wait. We gotta take a break right now because
we're gonna start.
It's
we're
blowing
gonna argue a little bit more. When
it's blowing Robin's mind to know how.
I'm not trying to hear it.
And we have a coffee picture book that's about 100 pages.
So let's take a little short